I'm going to go ahead and show you how you'll log into our JA Learning Management System, where you will access JA Finance Park curriculum materials. So you'll go ahead and open up a browser. I do recommend Google Chrome. However, you'll go ahead and enter into the URL box, learn.ja.org. And since this will be your first time logging in, you'll go ahead and come here to forgot password. You'll click that. You'll go ahead and enter your email address that you all provided me. Click reset password. And like I said, it'll go ahead and send you an email, and you'll follow that link in order to come in here and set up your password. If you ever forget your password though, you can go ahead and use that again to get back in. I'm going to go ahead and log in myself. That way you can just go ahead and see on my screen exactly what you will see. This next page just confirms some information. Click yes, allow. And then it is going to take just a few moments. Our system is going under some updates and some system upgrades, if you will. So I know it's a little bit of has some lag or latency here at the beginning. But once you're into the platform, you won't have any issues with this. It's just on this very first initial login, or I guess I should say from the login into the platform. But once on the platform, everything seems to be working just fine and very fast. But it does sometimes take up to 30 seconds or even up to a minute. However, if your page here does not load and you get a do not load page, just come up here to the refresh page or reload page and click that. It'll refresh your page. You might have to click confirm or continue or okay if a window pops up asking you to confirm submission again, and just click yes. But once this page eventually loads up, which we'll see hopefully here soon, it'll be the home page for our JA Learning Management System. Now you will see more information on my screen than you will see on yours, but it'll be easier for you to click around and find things without all of the content that I have. So you can click yes, I agree down here at the website uses cookies. And then this is kind of how the whole page is set up. There are JA courses, resources, etc. listed here. Like I said, you won't have all of these listed, but you should be able to scroll down and see a section that says Capstone. And then underneath of that capstone, there should be a JA Finance Park Program Resources Learning Channel link here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that Finance Park Program Resources Learning Channel. And once you do that, it's going to open up all of the resources for our JA Finance program. So of course, it kind of breaks it down in these sectors or topic areas. Here is the curriculum, the entire course. You can click view and then it'll move you ahead. Here are the PowerPoints, the correlation standards. I didn't mention the summative evaluation, but it's here as well. Any of the external website links are provided here as well. Some career exploration tools, supplements, surveys, videos, and tips for volunteers. So I'll just go ahead and click on one of these just so you can see kind of what this looks like and how it all kind of works together. And then I'll show you how you can actually back out or go back one step so that you don't lose your place. So of course, this breaks it down in the Finance Park teacher guide, the student workbook, all the pages, fillable PDFs. Everything is displayed here by the topic found in the guides. And then if you're trying to go back, you can use the back button, but I do really recommend using these kind of home area here. But we'll go ahead and just use back button for this purpose, and it'll bring you right back here to this main page. If you ever get lost or you get confused where you're at, you can always click this logo here, or like you just saw me clicking the home button, it'll bring you back to this main page. You can come back here to your capstone, scroll down and find your JA Finance Park Program Resources Learning Channel, click on that, and it'll let you right back in. The really cool thing is that as you complete things and finish them, it will give that little notation here. Because the curriculum, I didn't go through everything, you can see it hasn't marked it as complete. So if you want to download resources and put them into Schoology or other places where you all manage your students' work and things to that nature, you're able to do so, but you can also have students actually come into this system, and I can assist your teachers, or I can even be the point person to help enroll your students once we're ready. But this is kind of how all the materials digitally live. And of course, if I were to go ahead and open up one of these PowerPoints, of course, it would be just like a PowerPoint show. But going back into the curriculum real briefly, let's just go ahead and open up one of these student workbook. Let's go to a budget, fillable. You'll click subscribe. And then usually you have to come back and click on it once again. So the first time you just kind of subscribe to that resource. The next time it opens it up, you'll click this middle or kind of play button there in the middle section, and it'll actually open up this document. And this is where students could actually, this document can be saved, but then I can take notes right here in the middle of this page. I can then save that information on this PDF and make sure my teacher gets my information whenever I'm going through this section. Of course, your job and your net monthly income and your goals. This is areas where students would actually be able to include information here. So that is a very, very quick, brief overview. As you noticed, it will open up a new tab for you. So if you close out of that and you're back here in this main section, you'll click this little back arrow to get back. And once you do that, it should bring you right back here into this channel where you actually came in and grabbed that student workbook budget fillable PDF. And as you can see, it says completed. Anyways, I hope this training has been useful. If you have any questions, feel free to get back in touch with me. If for some reason that information is not visible here on your screen, let me know via email and I'll have our IT team check into it. Anyways, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all taking the time to check this out, and let me know if you have any questions.